All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Thursday Night Live coin and silver auction with me, Raven of RavenHawk Coins. Good to see people in the nest. I see the one, the only Eric A. Create Craft, Invisible River Ranch Dressing. Wolf Tracks, Joe Must Be, Eric Rohde, Greg Chapman, Peter Bowes, Richard Cornell, Visterion, Bombay Sapphire. Buy it nows will come back. I'm telling you, I got bought out of a lot of stuff, including that. Jack Covert is here, Silver Wishes, John Camper, Pete Clark. But they will be back. And somebody asked about the loyalty points. Those will get updated here in the near future. Jack Covert, you're good. You can bid. I know who you are. And you just pay on PayPal. What's up, Kevin Hawthorne? How you doing? Randy, KE8UVM. Gary S. in the Nest, Jam and Maki, High Plains Drifter. What we have tonight is for the early bird giveaway, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do a 1 ounce silver from B3, Mr. Boston Baked Beans himself. J-Dog with a $5 super chat says, "You better call somebody, brother." Thank you, brother J-Dog. Can always count on J-Dog for the $5. Coin Silver, how you doing? Dan McCumber says, "First time here." Right on, Dan. Welcome to the nest, my friend. Hope you have a great evening. Bill Driscoll is here, brother Bill. Michael Hedges, how you doing? Good to see you. And so this is going to be the early bird giveaway. This here is going to be the starter items. We're going to give away in the Midstream Extreme giveaway a 21 Morgan BU with a really cool kind of gold tone to it, and a Washington Booker T. Washington commemorative $50. Those are going into the box to start the Midstream Extreme giveaway. And then this is going to be the early bird giveaway, the close to the midstream giveaway, and the close to Midstream giveaway before we do the extreme giveaway. What's up, Gene Anderson, Gleason News? How you doing? Pete Clark, Ron Pierce, Frosty T is here. Rubicon 60 is Michael Hedges. Right on. Fat Baxter in the nest. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Let's see here. Emil G2, what's new? And Silver Wishes is here hanging out. John Ramsey, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the show. Green is money. One of the mods will put up the rules for you, John. Thank you for being here and a part of the nest. We appreciate you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Don Juan in the nest. All right, we'll give it a couple minutes so people can file in, and then we'll do the early bird giveaway, and then we'll get going. We have some pretty crazy weather going on here. It was super dark just a minute ago. Now it's kind of sunny looking outside for a minute, which that's usually code for even more bad weather. Michael LeFew, what you gonna do? Rockzilla's here. Chapo 52. Joe Must Be. Good to see you. Good to see High Plains Drifter hanging out. And, yeah. Metallic Silver Skull. Crafty Dragon. Good to see you, my friends. Gene Anderson hanging out in the nest. Man, it's been some slow starts to streams lately. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but this is probably the lowest number I've ever seen at the beginning of a stream. But hey, I'm appreciative of every single one of you that are hanging out in the nest and make this successful. The channel keeps growing. That's a good thing. We got a lot of international viewers that have been signing on. A lot from India and some from Germany and different areas that actually kind of surprised me. But hey, that's cool. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the so far, really popular coin shop talk with me and my co-host Stephanie. She goes by Steph. I have a tendency to call her Stephanie. I don't know why. Everyone's at the LCS selling their silver, says Savvy Stacker. Lone Star Fox, how you doing? Yeah, you know that happens. Huckleberry Silver, what's new, my friend? So, we'll still have a good IndieStream giveaway no matter what. Even though we've normally gone by how many of the likes we get, I'll just throw extra stuff in there because you know how I am. What's up, Mr. Dearborn? Wayne Lynn stepping in. How you doing, Wayne? Oh, Lone Star's got a sick kid. I'm sorry for that, brother. Wolf Tracks, they are nice videos. Thank you. And Stephanie for putting those videos out there. Wolf Tracks, there's going to be one out tonight for those of you that are members. You'll get first look, and then it'll go public tomorrow afternoon for the rest of the nest. Jonathan Eason, how you doing, brother? But episode number 3 is really cool. What's up, Mike Sampson? Good to see you, brother. I know you. I see you daily. Let's see here. Christopher Sherman, last package. Took the long way here from Oklahoma to Pennsylvania to Delaware, then back to Arizona, and then finally back to PA. Holy cow, man. That's insane. I'm hoping, I think it was Ty McFadden that was waiting on a package to show up. I hope that's finally gotten to him. It's kind of crazy. I know Silver Chupacabra, one of his packages recently got corrupted, which is kind of a shame. Ty McFadden still waiting, man. That's a super bummer, brother. But I'm telling you, and Eric A can confirm it. We sent him his nest box, and it took months, literally months, to get it back. Today I went to Chase Bank, that apparently used to be a Boston market. They just keep building. They just kept the building and renovated it. Huh, that's different. The one before looked like it spent some time in the rollers, black marks all over it. Coins were okay, though, says Christopher Sherman. Wow. Yeah, so glad they made the government so efficient, says Eric A. Brian Jensen, good to see you, my friend. All right, let's start the early bird giveaway. We're going to turn on the Nightbot. Let it win wherever you go. All right, let's go to giveaways. Turn on live chat. And this is for the 1 ounce of silver. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to add something to it because Boston Baked Beans B3 was so generous. We're going to add a BU, beautiful 1961 Washington silver quarter. Sublime Mad Dog, what's up, dude? All right. Get all your comments in. I'm going to go grab a drink real quick. And then Joe Musby, you love the Goldbacks. Nice. Speaking of Goldbacks, I'm going to have more of those in the near future. I'm working on some stuff. That one, VR4, how you doing, brother? It's going to be pretty interesting. I might have some good news in the near future, but I don't want to jinx it just yet. Breeze for me, 721. My sister from another mister. How you doing? Good to see you. Ricky the Scawny. Denmo. Good to see you, my friends. All right, I'll be back, and then we will do the early bird, and then we will get into the auction. What's up, Jay Money? Crazy Stacker? Good to see you. Oh, wow, my back. And now it looks all clear. You gotta be kidding me. That's funny. Now it looks, you know how it got real dark? Now it's like light out. You can see. But they said All right, ladies and germs, it is time to break forth the rhythm and the rhyme. I'ma get mine, so get yours. All right, let's see who's gonna be the winner. Chicken dinner in 3, 2, 1. Booyah! Green as money, ladies and gentlemen. New person to the show, Green as money. Congratulations on the win, my friend. All right. Green as money. You just won yourself a, I'll show you here in just a second. We're going to close that. And you won yourself a beautiful BU Washington silver quarter and an ounce of silver. The Boston Tea Party Don't Tread on Me ounce of silver is all yours. Just make sure to email us to claim it. And that's pretty cool. Congrats on your win. We have plenty more giveaways to do throughout the night, so if you're here hanging out and you're having a good time, this is going to be the Midstream giveaway that we'll do after lot number 10. And then after lot number, I think, 19, we'll do this Washington Carver commemorative half as a giveaway as well. As we go through the night, we'll add stuff. You know how it is. And so far, we got 67 likes. Hopefully, we can get to a hundo soon. Savvy Stacker. Miss Raven starts the nests, Savvy Stacker. As long as you send an email, she should have done that for you. But she handles the nests and the shipping. All right, so here we are, ladies and gentlemen. First item up for grabs is a 1916 first year Merc dime PCGS slabbed and certified as an MS63 with full bands, ladies and gentlemen. Savvy, then she might have sent out your stuff that you had. Matter of fact, this dime even has a tiny bit of rotation to the die, not too much. But that one is an absolute beauty of a coin. I do have reserves on some stuff tonight, like this one here. There is a reserve at 125. But a lot of stuff tonight will be buck and go. Good luck, my friends. Keep the bidding clean. And stay kind to one another. All right. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. What's up, Mud SWAT? How you doing? Alrighty. So we got the 1916 Merc with a little bit of rotation. Slabmaster J approved for sure. Is that Scrooge McDuck's #1 lucky dime? Visterion, I remember that cartoon. That's funny. Yeah, but Invisible River Ranch, if that was a D, that would be a very expensive one at an MS63. What's up?
We're going to pick up food from Bums.
Oh, okay. Be safe.
No.
Be careful. Guys, Wayne Lynn stepping in at 125 to stay alive. Going once, my friends. You know me. We don't slow roll it. If Wayne's the only bidder, he's going to be able to pick it up pretty quick and easy. And last call, my friends. I guess the weather's really changed out there. It was ugly just 10-15 minutes ago. Kind of crazy. All in. Fair warning. This bad Merc is going to be sold to Mr. Wayne Lynn for 125. Hopefully we'll see Silver Chupacabra and Frank Mons soon. I haven't seen Frank in a while. Have you guys seen him? Hopefully he's doing all right. I know CM Silver's around. I have my phone on warnings for people. Roy boy, what's up, brother? Good to see you. CoinOp had a show today? On a Thursday? Oh, CoinOp. Never mind. I was thinking of Coin Crew. I was like, well, I didn't get a notice for that. I would have jumped on. All right, guys. 1984 1 ounce Libertad, ladies and gentlemen. BU uncirculated. Let's get the description here. And this is one tonight that I don't have a reserve. Yeah, Frank Mons. We're going to start off at $1, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck. Good luck. Visterion coming in, dropping the bomb on us at 40, ladies and gentlemen. Visterion in the lead at $40, jumping in there at 40, looking to at least get 41 to get her done. This is an 84 uncirculated. Gary S. in the nest at 41. Wayne Lynn coming in with the 45 and the George. Visterion in the lead at 46. Now we're looking for 47. What's up, Silver Chupacabra? He's charging up his mouse and lurking around. All right, guys. Wayne Lynn in the or Visterion in the lead. Eric A says, I got 47 and a Snope. Visterion coming back at 50, ladies and gentlemen. Visterion in the lead, going once. Visterion in the lead at $50, looking for 51, going twice. Visterion in the lead at 50, looking for 51. It's once, it's twice, it's 3 times for the Nesties. Visterion in the lead at 50, looking for 51. Do we hear 51, ladies and gentlemen? All in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad coin, silver from Mexico, is sold. Guys, Mike Sampson getting in there just before the hammer drops with the Snope. And mods, I actually know Mike Sampson personally, so he's good to go. Mike Sampson in the lead, going once at 51. Now we're looking for 52, like we're Mr. LeFew. Visterion answering back at 52, ladies and gentlemen. Going once. Visterion in the lead at 52. Now we're looking for 53. Going twice. Visterion in the lead. Michael LeFew in the nest. Last call from Mr. Owl. Key. Ho, ho, ho. Visterion in the lead at 52. Ladies and gentlemen, all in. Fair warning. Warning. Mike Sampson can't drive. 55. Mike Sampson coming in with the Snope and the George. Visterion is out. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Sampson in the lead at 55, going twice. Last call for Mr. Owl. Key. Hall, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Sampson in the lead, all in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad coin is going to be sold to Mr. Mike Sampson for 55. What's up, CM Silver? Grandkids are over. Catch y'all in the next one. CM, thanks for coming in, though, brother. I appreciate you, man. All right, Mike Sampson with the win. Congratulations to Mike. Next item up, we have lot number 3. This is the Sesquicentennial commemorative $50. I got these for a really good deal, and I'm passing the deal on to the nest, ladies and gentlemen. That is a very nice coin, probably XF, give or take. Beautiful coin, still has some luster in there. And I actually think we only have it valued probably 60, but it's worth a bit more. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to start the bid at $1 to make you holler. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. What's up, Don? How you doing, brother? Sublime Mad Dog, good to see you, man. Shadrack 777 coming in with the George at 40, ladies and gentlemen. Shadrack in the lead at $40, looking for at least 41. Michael LaFew says, pew, 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 coming in at 44. I love the early commemoratives. I spent many years collecting a full set. Nice, Gary S. Michael LaFew in the lead at 44, looking for 45. How you doing, Tracy? Going once. Michael LaFew in the lead at 44, looking for $45. Shadrack says, I got 46 in the mix. Now we're looking for 47. Shadrack in the lead, going once. Shadrack in the lead at 46, looking for 47, going twice. Shadrack in the lead. Michael LaFew says, I got 48, and the George. George, Lone Star Fox coming in at 49 to make it fine. Looking for 50 to make it nifty, going once. Create Craft, all good, brother. Going twice. Lone Star in the lead. Shadrack is out. LaFew coming back on the attack with $50. Looking for 51. Going once. Michael LaFew in the lead. Going twice. Last call for Mr. Al. Key. Ho, ho, ho. Guys, Invisible River Ranch, 32 months as a platinum penguin. He says, good luck, everyone. All right, Michael LaFew in the lead at 50. All in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad coin is going home to Michael LaFew for $50. Heck of a deal on that coin, brother. Congratulations. Very nice. All right. What's up, Sean Martin? Good to see you, brother. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? So far, we're doing pretty good, so I feel like just adding something to the Industream Extreme because... how about one of them beautiful uncirculated Washington silver quarters going into the nest for the Industream giveaway? Matter of fact, we're about to have a giveaway before too long. We're on lot number 4. We'll do our giveaway after lot number 10. This next one we have right here, this one is really cool. This is a 1960 D over D. We're going to have to turn on the flashing scope, the invisible flash. And I will show you guys the D over D on this is really pretty cool. Let me get this to focus in. And we'll have to bring that down. And right there, you can see literally the D with another D right behind it. That is a repunched mint mark. I know that the flashing thing, one day we're going to get that fixed. I just need to get another one. And we're going to start this one off at an entire $1, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Cool Things? Good to see you, my friend. We're start off at $1 to make you holler. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Lone Star starting out with the deuce on the loose. Breeze for me trying to get in there, but Fox in the lead at 22. Looking for 23 like we're Johnny T. Lone Star Fox in the lead at 22. Going once. You guys are going to get some great deals with all the slowness. Going twice, ladies and gentlemen. Cool Things coming in with the Snope at 23. Looking for 24 out the door. Going once, my friends. Sean Martin coming in at 24. Looking for 25. Going once. Sean Martin in the lead at 24. Looking for 25. Going twice. And it's got this cool little Capital Plastics holder. Cool Things getting in just before Breeze for me. Cool Things still in the lead at 25. Lone Star at 26. In the mix. Sean Martin coming in at 36. Dropping a bomb on us, ladies and gentlemen. Going once to Sean at 36. Looking for 37. Oh, wait. No, he said 26. So that would mean Lone Star Fox still in the lead at 26. He got in there just before Sean did. No worries on that. Empyrean, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Going once. Cool Things at 28, trying to make it great. Going once. Sean Martin, it's not a big deal, brother. No worries at all. Sean at 27. Now we're looking. Oh, wait. Cool Things in the lead at 28. Looking for 29 to make it fine. Going 2 times. Cool Things in the lead at 28. Looking for 29. It's once. It's twice. It's 3 times for Larry. I hope Larry's doing good. It's been a long time since we've seen him. All right, guys. Cool Things in the lead at 28. About to get a smoking deal. All in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad coin in holder is going to be sold. Lone Star Fox coming in with the last second George. Holy cow, the snopage is real. Going once at 29, looking for 30, ladies and gentlemen. That's a nice one, Rave. Maybe eBay's 7 to 15, depending on MS502. Yeah, I don't know, Empyrean. Guys, Cool Things coming in at 30. This one's a pretty nice one. Going once. We started at $1. Azitas Silver, how you doing? Going twice. Azitas, did you ever email us, brother? Because I still see your package here. What you won the other day. Last call from Mr. Alcohol, because you definitely have to claim him with email so that we have your address. Breeze for me coming in with the 32. What you gonna do? Going once. Going twice. And we normally hold on to them for a little while to give people a chance just in case they didn't know. Last call. Cool Things is out. Buy up gold and silver. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate you. All in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad coin is sold. To Breeze for me for 32. Thank you, Breeze. Very cool. You're welcome. Thank you. All right, lot number 5. That was a heck of a battle on that one. That went for a while. This next one, ladies and gentlemen, we have, what's up, 949? We have a 1957 United States proof set sealed in the original packaging envelope, ladies and gentlemen. A sealed 57 OGP. We'll start a bid off at just $1. What's up, G-Dub? Good luck, everybody. Just spent a whole lot digging a splinter out of my thumb. Ooh, That's no fun. Shadrach coming in at 30 with the George, ladies and gentlemen. Lone Star Fox coming in at 32. Now we're looking for 33. Like we're Johnny T. Lone Star in the lead. Tell everyone to take a bathroom break, says Emil. 57 Chevy Bel Air. That would be nice. Going once to Shadrach at 34, ladies and gentlemen. Shadrach in the lead at 34. Invisible River Ranch. Don't forget Raven has really cool merch. LOL Cat says so with the $5 super chat. Green as money. We got to have you, whatchamacallit, registered for the auction. Does anybody know Green as money and can back them up? If not, Green... if you become a member of the channel, you get free shipping at the silver level. Or if you do a live super chat, we know that you're a live participant. So just want to let you know. Emil in the lead at 36. Looking for 37. Going once. But we definitely would love to have you participate, Green as money. Oh, and you must be at least 18 or older. Going twice. Emil in the lead. Looking for 37. Last call for Mr. Alcohol. Emil should be at 35, Shadrach, because Greenham's money isn't registered just yet. Guys, Scorpio coming in at 37 with the George and the Snopage. No worries, brother. I appreciate you helping, man. It means a lot. Going once. Going twice. Scorpio at 37 on a 57. About to get a heck of a deal. Last call. Green is money. If you want to be a part of it, it's easy to get in there. Guys, Emil coming back at 38. Lone Star trying to get in there. Emil just a bit quicker on the trigger. Looking for 39 to make it fine. Going one time. Emil in the lead. There's a Benji in there. That's why it says invisible. Scorpio coming back at 39. Looking for 40. Going once, my friends. Scorpio in the lead at 39. Looking for 40. Going twice. Scorpio in the lead at 39. Looking for 40. It's once, it's twice, it's three times for Larry. Scorpio in the lead. Holding strong at 39. Looking for 40. All in. Fair warning. Warning. Guys, Emil coming back at 41. Got in there. Eric was in there at 40, but Emil with the George. Coming in at 41. Looking for 42. Going once. Emil in the lead at 41. Looking for 42. Going twice. Emil in the lead at 41. Last call for Mr. Al Key Hall. Scorpio says, I got 42 like Mr. LeFew. Going once. Scorpio in the lead at 42. Looking for 43. Going twice. Emil is out. Last call, ladies and gentlemen. At 42. Is it going to hold up? All in. Fair warning. This bad set is going to be sold to Scorpio for 42, ladies and gentlemen. Scorpio with the win. Dan McCumber. There's 4 different ways. You can become a member of the channel, and at our silver level, you get free shipping. If somebody in chat knows you and can back your name, that's a free way to be able to be a part of it. But you do end up paying $5 shipping fee. That's a flat fee for anything you buy on the night. You can send a $1 depositable refundable deposit to PayPal, or you can do a super chat. Those are the different ways. Guys, cool things, giving out a free RavenHawk Coins membership. Scorpio, the recipient. All right, next coin up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Daniel Boone. Very, very cool. These are really a highly sought after coin. This is a $50 from 1935. This one does have what I think is an old cleaning and a little bit of environmental damage, but these go for quite a bit of money. Guys, Dan McCumber, welcome to the nest as a Copper Falcon. Now, as a Copper Falcon, you do still pay for shipping, but we really appreciate you being a part of the nest. Sean Martin, yes, it is a commemorative, the Daniel Boone commemorative. We're going to start it off at $1. The ones that are in this condition that aren't cleaned are quite a bit pricey, but this one is pretty reasonable. Guys, Lone Star Fox coming in at 23. Ricky the Scotty trying to get in there. But Lone Star in the lead at 23. Looking for 24. Scotty at 30. McCumber in there at 24, but Scotty in the lead. Star Fox coming in at 32, like Mr. LeFew. What you gonna do? Going once to Lone Star. Jack Covert coming in at 33, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Covert in the lead. Ricky the Scotty coming back with the George of his own at 35. Ricky the Scotty in the lead at 35, looking for 36. Jack Covert at 36, ladies and gentlemen, looking for 37. Jack Covert in the lead at 36, going once. Ricky the Scotty coming in at 40, ladies and gentlemen, with the bomb. He's dropping the bomb on us. Going once to Scotty at 40, ladies and gentlemen, looking for 41. Going twice, my friends. Guys, Lone Star Fox coming in at 41, looking for 42, like Mr. LeFew. Going once. Lone Star Fox in the lead at 41, looking for 42. Going twice. Lone Star Fox in the lead. Ricky the Scotty coming back with the George, ladies and gentlemen. Going once. Going twice. Scotty in the lead. Last call for Mr. Al. Key. Hall, ladies and gentlemen. Ricky the Scotty. Strong as ever, says 949 Designs. All in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad coin is sold to Ricky the Scotty for 45. Congratulations, Ricky. Thank you, everybody, for your bidding. I appreciate that. All right. Very cool. Lot number 7. We have one that I have not had on the channel just yet. These are pretty darn cool. This is the 2024 Star Privy. You can see the star right there underneath the W. This is the red book slabbed label and black core done by NGC with the MS70. This is one of the few items that we have a reserve on tonight. I do have the reserve at 115. These go for about 125 to 130 at all the shows, so at least you're coming in at a nice little deal to start. We'll see what happens. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. And over the $100 mark, you are at $5 increments, so please keep that in mind. But we are looking for 115 for the perfect 70 Star Privy. These were a lower mintage, if I remember correctly, so they should go up in value over time. And it is technically top pop. It's the best grade you can get on a coin or a round. But we are looking for 115. Like Mr. Greg Bean. Alrighty. Going once. We don't get any action. We move on. Going twice. That's not a bad deal at 115 if somebody snags it. What's up, brother Doug Wagner? Last call for Mr. Alki Hall, ladies and gentlemen. Mintage of 500,000, says American Patriot. So that's less than most Silver Eagles, but still a pretty good amount of production, it looks like. For some reason, I thought it was a little less, but hey, I'm not always right. I try my best, though. All right, guys. Looks like there's no movement on it, so we're going to say no sale. Green is money. No worries, man. We'll be nice to see you. Ever had a grant with Star commemorative? I think we have had the Ulysses grant before, Michael Hedges. All right. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to put this one to the side. If somebody ends up wanting that at a buy it now, I'll tell you what. I'll put it at 110, but 110 is my absolute best. I have too much into that one to go less than 110. With shipping and everything involved. So if somebody ends up wanting the Star Privy, they can do a buy it now at 110, and if not, it'll just go back in the case. Here we go. 1875 Stax 57th Street Collection. Seated Liberty Dime. Genuine by NGC. Starting bid is $1. What's up, Ink Man? Ladies and gentlemen, we got 87 likes on the night. You know how it is. If we get to 100, we add to the end of stream. But you know what? I'm going to add to the end of stream anyways. American Patriot coming in at 15, ladies and gentlemen. Roy Boy at 20. We're going to add a 1/10 ounce of silver, one of the Aztec calendars. These little suckers will be pricey down the road, you'll see. Lone Star at 22, American Patriot in there, but Roy Boy in the lead at 25, looking for 26 in the mix. Roy Boy in the lead at 25, going once. The average minute for the Silver Eagles is 10,487,000 coins per year. So, hey, that Star one is a pretty low mintage at 500,000 then. I might just have to keep that one. Roy Boy coming back on the attack at 20. I'm sorry, American Patriot at 26. Roy Boy coming back at 30, ladies and gentlemen. Roy Boy in the lead at 30, going once. Roy Boy in the lead at 30, going twice. Yeah, now that you showed me those statistics, I think I'll just literally hold on to that one. I'll put it in the deep stack and forget that I own it. Last call for Mr. Al. Key. Ho, ho, ho. So sometimes it works out when you don't sell them. All right, guys, all in. Fair warning. This bad coin is sold to Roy Boy for 30. Find us at 2011 S, says Metal Dragon Braveheart. Thank you, Roy Boy. All right. Next item up, Douglas Mandalis. Welcome to the show. Or is it Mandalis? Hopefully I didn't butcher your name too much. Here we go. We have a 1925 Stone Mountain. This one's actually in really nice condition, ladies and gentlemen. 1925 Stone Mountain. Commemorative $50. think I have it in there at 45. It's actually worth quite a bit more than that, but hey. Like I said, I got a good deal on a lot of these commemoratives, so I'm passing the good deal on to you. We're going to start it off with just $1. No Iron Maiden coin, Jack Covert. I see a lot of coins, and I did not see one of those at all. Lone Star coming in with the George at 30, ladies and gentlemen. Lone Star in the lead at 30. Looking for 31 to get her done. Jack Covert trying to get in there, but Lone Star quickest on the draw. Going once. Guys, Jack Covert coming in at 35. Breeze for me trying to get in there, but Covert in the lead at 35. Looking for 36 in the mix. Covert in the lead, going once. Jack Covert in the lead at 35. Looking for 36. Breeze for me, my sister from another mister. Coming in at 36, going once. Lone Star at 37, ladies and gentlemen. Lone Star in the lead, going once. Lone Star in the lead at 37. Looking for 38. Going twice. 949. Yeah, the weather was intense, but it went through real quick. Breeze for me coming back on the attack with the Snope at 38, going once. Breeze for me in the lead at 38, looking for 39, going twice. Breeze for me in the lead. It's once, it's twice, it's 3 times for Breezy, aka last call. Jack Covert holding on strong at 39. Now we're looking for 40, ladies and gentlemen. Going once. Breeze for me says, I got 40 on it. Going once. Back and forth battle. Who's going to win? Going twice. Breeze for me in the lead. Last call from Mr. Al. Key. Jack Covert coming back on the attack again at 41. With the Snope. Going once. Jack Covert in the lead at 41. Looking for 42. Going twice. Jack in the lead at 41. Breeze coming in at 42. Jack at 43. Going once. Looking for 44. Going twice. The back and forth between Covert and Breeze. Who's going to win? Last call from Mr. Alcohol. Miss Breeze at 45. And staying alive. Going once. Jack not backing down. 46. Nice battle here, says Lone Star. Going once. Going twice. Breeze at 48, ladies and gentlemen. Going once. Twice. Jack Covert coming in with a George of his own at 50. Looking for 51. Going once. Going twice. Last call. Breeze is out. Jack Covert in the lead at 50. Looking for 51. All in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad coin is sold to Jack Covert for $50. What a battle. Breeze and Jack going back and forth. Whoo! Good times. All right. That was a good battle. That was a long one. All right, lot number 10, and then we'll do our giveaway. Lot number 10 is a gorgeous... What's up, Scott? How you doing, man? Loose change. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, 1937 Merc MS66 full split bands. Very, very nice coin to have in any collection, as you can see. This is once a Stax Bowers coin. Norman Fersen, he's saying 110 for number 7. All right, Norman, I guess since I said it, I'll let you have it, brother. So Norman Fersen coming in with the bomb. Now I'm going to have to hunt down another one of these bad boys. Thank you, Norman. Alrighty. Congrats to Norman. This 1937 KCB, what's up, brother? Let me see here. The reserve bid on this 1937 with full bands is $80. Good luck, everybody. That's a nice early year. Good looking coin. Ooh, I gotta hit it. Jonathan Eason coming in at 80, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, sister. I'm sorry, KCB. Well, welcome to the nest, sister. All right, guys. Tracy, welcome to the nest as a Silverhawk. All right. Norman just got home. Well, welcome home, Norm. All right, going once to Jonathan Eason at 80. Going twice. Last call. Jonathan about to get a super smoking deal. All in. Fair warning. This bad Merc is going to be sold. To Jonathan Eason for 80. What a nice pickup there. Jonathan Eason, you got yourself a nice coin at a good price. All right, it is time to do the midstream giveaway. We're going to give away an ounce of silver, and because I like to add stuff when people do nice things, we're going to do a 1946 Booker T. Washington to go along with the 1 ounce silver from B3, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what we're going to give away right now. All right. Let me turn on the Extreme Invisible. Oops, the Nightbot. Benjamin Bryant, how you doing? Gilbert Rogers, what's new? We put on live chat. And good luck, everybody. Good luck. This is for an ounce of silver and a Booker T. Washington commemorative. We're looking for at least 100 likes on the night. And I will be back in about 2 or 3 minutes. Good luck, everybody. Make sure you talk to get your name in there. If you don't talk and chat, we can't get you in the drawing. 105 likes on the night. You guys rock. Let's add a 40% Silver Kennedy half from 1966 in this little PCS stamp and coin holder that's going into the box. And let's see who the winner is in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Sal Collins, ladies and gentlemen. We got some new names tonight. Sal Collins is the winner. Winner. Chicken dinner. What's up, Fire Rain? How you doing? All right, so Sal Collins is the winner. Make sure to email us, RavenHawkCoins@gmail.com, to pick up your winning. As long as you are 18 and older, you are good to go. Okay, waiting for... What's up, Tommy Live Say? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I wonder if Sal left the room. Well, we might have to do a redraw. We're doing really good, Tommy. Thank you, brother. It's always good to see you. What's up, Steve Woods? Okay, so Sal didn't claim it. We're going to close that. And I see him, but I haven't seen him say anything. So if they're not... Normally what we do is if somebody doesn't claim it live, we give them a little time. And we pick... Oh, there he is. Or there they are. Sal Collins with the win, everybody. Congratulations to Sal. All right, cool. They did speak up. I saw the name. So we're going to honor it. Because that's how it is here. Honesty, integrity, transparency, the hit squad. All right. Next item up is lot number 11. We have a beautiful 1962 Proof 67 Washington Silver Quarter. Up for grabs, NGC slabbed and certificadoed. This coin retails for about $20 to $25, depending on where you buy it. But we are going to start the bid off at $1. Good luck, my friends. Good luck. American Patriot coming in with the George at 10, ladies and gentlemen. George, American Patriot in lead at 10, looking for at least 11. Tracy coming in at 11, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Jensen at 13, like Mr. Bean, looking for 14, ladies and gentlemen. Dewey here, 14. Going once. Brian Jensen in the lead at 13. Tracy at 15. Eric A. coming back at 20 with another George. Eric A. in the lead at 20, looking for 21. Oops, that should have been going once. Brian Jensen is out. Tracy is out, going twice. Last call, ladies and gentlemen. Eric A. in the lead at $20. All in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad quarter is going to be sold to Eric A. for $20 to make us holler. Hey guys, if there are any ideas that you want to see for a video, let me know. Send me an email and say, hey Raven, do you think you can do one on this? If it's within a reasonable request, I will try my best to do it. Hey Silver Streak. All right. Got a message from Resin that she's not going to be able to make the show. So if you guys are wondering where Resin Dragon Studios was, she's got other things going on. All right, next item up, Zombuck Elegant, limited edition, silver, African Undead Elegant. And I guess they made 1,200 of these in the colored design. Sam Wilson, we all have lives. And here's the thing, Resin is a good friend of mine. And I know she works hard. She has a really good job that she has to take care of. And, you know, sometimes people just can't be here. And when she's able to come back, she's able to. And that's, I respect her. Yeah, green is money. This is the Zombuck collection. That's why it's got the little biohazard symbol on the back. This is the second run of them. This one is reserved at 65. Like I said, it's a limited edition. All right, guys. Roy Boy starting us off at 65 with the George. Roy Boy in the lead at 65. Looking for 66 in the mix. Going once. Going twice. Reminds them of the movie 28 Days Later. Last call, ladies and gentlemen. Roy Boy about to get a heck of a deal. These average about 75 to 80 bucks on eBay. So at 65, smoking deal. All in, fair warning. This bad coin is sold to Roy Boy for 65. All right. Congratulations. What's up, Nugget? You want to say hi? Why not? Really? Yeah, Empyrean, I got to get some ordered. Been really busy on the road a lot. All right, this next one. So, Eric A., those are put out by Provident, and it looks like Sunshine Mint bought them and then colorized them themselves. All right, here we go. Pilgrim, 1920 Denver. This sucker is gorgeous. I was lucky to get my hands on two because I don't see them very often. This one is the nicest one out of the two. This one does have a reserve because in this condition, even though the sheet says 120, it's probably worth about 150. But I got a good deal, so I am passing that along to you guys. I have a reserve at 100. You wouldn't be able to touch it for anywhere close to that. An AU, BU, normally about 170, give or take. Atmex has them even higher, like 185, 190. Guys, Silver Chupacabra coming in with the George at a hundo. Looking for 105 to stay alive. Going once. Silver Chupacabra in the lead. Going twice. 7 Frenchies. Holy cow. Those are cute dogs. Guys, Eric A. coming in at 105 and staying alive. Looking for 110, ladies and gentlemen. Eric A. in the lead at 105. Silver Chupacabra coming back at 110. Tommy Livesay trying to get in there, but Silver Chup just a little bit quicker on the draw. Looking for 115. Going once. Invisible River Ranch coming in at 115, ladies and gentlemen, with the snow. Looking for 120, my friends. Invisible River Ranch. Silver Chupacabra dropping the bomb on us at 125. Tommy Livesay was in there, but Silver Chup with the bomb. You dropped the bomb on me, Choopy. Going once. I wish I could post a picture. They're so cute. I bet they are. We wanted to get a French bully, but it was out of our price range. Going twice. They go for stupid, crazy money, but they're a cute dog. Last call for Mr. Owl. Key. Hall, ladies and gentlemen. Silver Chup in the lead at 125. Looking for 130. All in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad commandment is going to be sold to Silver Chupacabra for 125. I want to choop, baby, choop, doop-a-doop. All right, Silver Chupacabra. Thank you, brother. He says, awesome, Blossom. Oh, that's funny. All right. Yeah, that was a nice one. Green is money. All right, next item up, we have another proof set, 1960. But this one, somebody opened it up with a razor at one point in its life. It's got its original government packaging and even thank you letter. So for those of you who don't know, the $50, quarter, and dime are 90% silver. They are all proof. This set will run you about $35 retail, give or take. And we will start the bid off at $1. Good luck, my friends. Good luck. Guys, Tracy coming in at 20, ladies and gentlemen. Shadrach at 25. Tommy Livesay coming in at 27. Scott Christensen at 30, ladies and gentlemen. Shadrach trying to get in there, but Scott in the lead at 30, looking for 31 to get her done. Ricky the Scotty was in there, but we're looking for 31. Tracy is out. Ricky the Scotty with the George at 32. Ricky the Scotty in the lead. Tommy Livesay staying alive at 35. Tommy Livesay in the lead. Jack Covert, I have no idea. Eric A at 33. I always just literally let the item go, and if somebody gets a small date and they get lucky, they get it. If not, you know, they still got a decent deal. Ricky the Scotty at 36. Looking for 37. Going once. Maybe in the future I'll start doing that. But see, here's the thing. If I don't look at that, I just look at the overall set, know it's a nice set. You guys are getting a better deal. If you get lucky with a better coin, you get an even better deal. And I like doing that for you guys because I think everybody deserves to get a nice return on their investment from time to time. Going twice, my friends. Ricky the Scotty in the lead at 36. Looking for 37. It's once, it's twice, it's 3 times for the Nesties. Ricky in the lead at 36. Metal Dragon Braveheart at 38, ladies and gentlemen. Metal Dragon in the lead at 38. Livesay trying to get in there at 37. Mods are doing epic, that's for sure. Darren Wilkinson. Ricky the Scotty with the George at 40. Going once. Ricky the Scotty in the lead at 40, looking for 41, going twice. Ricky the Scotty in the lead. Last call for Mr. Owl. Key. Hall, ladies and gentlemen. Metal Dragon Braveheart coming back at 42 with the pew, pew, pew. Going once. Going twice. What's a link? Last call from Mr. Al. Key Scotty at 43. Going once. Instead of alcohol, it's Alki Scotty. Going twice. Metal Dragon Braveheart is out. Ricky in the lead at 43. Last call from Mr. Al. Yeah, silver is up way high. I couldn't believe that. That's up $1 something overnight, and then another $1 something. Guys, it could be one of those times where silver finally hits 40. You just never know. All in. Fair warning. This bad set is gonna be sold to Ricky the Scotty for 43. Thank you, Ricky. It's really interesting to see where things are going in the market. Gold is what scares me, guys, because it's gone up so much in a short period of time relatively. It's doubled in like literally a year and a half. And if gold takes a hit, like if gold, crashes, so to speak, people stand to lose a lot of money. All right, next item up, we do have a 1952. It says BT Washington, but this is a Carver Washington. I didn't take it out of the holder because the writing was okay, but this is a Carver Washington, or Washington Carver. All right, so 1952. In that condition, probably be about, I even put Booker T. Washington in the description. Boy, I'm a dummy. Send an email regarding the nest box. Yep, that's what we call it, Savvy Stacker. Thank you. Starting at $1. Good luck. Guys, Brian Jensen coming in and alive at 25. Brian Jensen in the lead. Tommy Livesay coming back on the attack at 27. Looking for 28 to make her great. Dan McCumber coming in at 28. Looking for 29 to make her fine. Do we hear 29? Going once. Brian Jensen at 29, ladies and gentlemen. Brian in the lead at 29. Looking for 30. Do we hear 30, my friends? Going once. Brian Jensen in the lead at 29. Looking for $30 to make us holla. Going twice. J-Dog. Last call from Mr. Alcohol. Tommy Livesay coming in at 30. With another Snope. Going once at 30. Tommy Livesay in the lead at 30, looking for 31. Brian Jensen is out, going twice. What's up, Bubba? How you doing? You want to say hi to everybody? Last call from Mr. Alcohol. Come here. Come here. You can say hi. Oh, everybody, this is my little man right here. Little Raven. He comes in and says hi from time to time. Guys, Lone Star Fox coming in at 31 with the Snoke. Going once. Go on, buddy. He can say hi just like you can say hi. Come here. Come here, Nugget. Just come here. Come here. People want to say hi. It's not going to hurt you. Whatever. Nuggets being shy. Going twice. Last call. Kids are funny that way because she used to come all the time here. Cute kid, does it do any tricks? Huh? You're funny. Oh, man. Yeah, he eats a lot. All in. Fair warning. This bad coin is sold to Lone Star Fox for 31. All right. So when I was a real little kid, I was like 5 and I got tuberculosis. So my growth was stunted. I'm not as tall as I should be. Like all my uncles are 6'3", etc. You know, big dudes, and my kid's supposed to be like 6'3" to 6'6". They're telling me, and he weighs a lot. Like he's like a heavy little brick. All right, here we go. 2014 PCGS Slabbed and Certified MS69 struck at San Francisco. First strike. This is called a retro doily holder. These things are pretty cool. This is not the original doily, but it is a second generation doily. Still sought after for what it is. And I have the bid at this one for $55. They go for about 75 or so. This is one that over time is going to go up in value as well, just because of the label on it. And a lot of times I know how people, they say, well, you buy the coin, not the holder. Sometimes labels and holders make a difference. But we're at 55. Going once. Going twice. I'm not going to slow roll it. It's something that'll actually sell at a show, so I'm not too worried. Last call. Yeah, rattlers are a good example of holders that go for more. All right, my friends. Looks like it's a no sell. Couldn't convince anybody. Oh well. Not everything has to go, right? Here we go. Next item up, we have another gorgeous early date 1936 Merc. Yep, Visterion, there was a reserve of 55. It didn't sell. 1936 PCGS Slabbed and Certified MS65 full split band Merc dime. Again with a tiny little rotation to it. And we'll get a... There is a reserve on this one at $90. Good luck, everybody. Visterion, if you want the Silver Eagle, let me know. No stress, no worries. 1936 Merc full split bands MS65 reserve of 90. What's up, Gilbert Rogers? Greg Chapman. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Create Craft, it's been like that a lot lately. Guys, Gary S. in the nest coming in at 90 with the George. Going once. Going twice. Last call. And a heck of a buy. A lot of these coins are going for great deals. Sold to Gary for $90. Hard to pick up or not. You know what? If I was in the auction, I'd be buying these up too. That's for sure. Ben 55 on lot 16, says Gary. Sure, Gary, you got it, brother. All right, so Gary S. also taking lot number 16, the Silver Eagle with the retro doily. Not bad, dude. Congrats, and thank you. All right, we're on to a couple of ones that are in boxes. We'll do a giveaway after lot number 19, I think. And then we just have 20 and 21, and that's the end of the show. So here we go. We have the Mountain Gorilla. These are pretty cool. This is from 2014. They have like a little stone. I don't know what the stone is, but there is a stone right there. They're made in Nui. And I've only had these once before. This is the second one that I have. I'm out of these after that. I do have a reserve on these at 65. But, you know what? We'll just start with $1 and see what happens. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. If you look these up online, they go for like 85 or so, 75 in some places, but, you know, is what it is. So, Create Craft, just put them for 55 on the Silver Eagle, because that was the reserve. And then the 90 on the next coin. They're both lots in a row. I was talking about gorillas at the haircut place today. Joe must be coming in at $20. All right, if Joe gets this for $20, he got it for about a third of what I bought it for. Going twice. Last call. Visterion coming in at 30. Going once. Jimbo England at 50, ladies and gentlemen. Jimbo in the lead at $50. Going once. Jimbo in the lead at 50, looking for 51, going twice. Tommy Livesay at 51, ladies and gentlemen. Going once. Jimbo coming back on the attack at 65 to stay alive. Going once, my friends. Going twice. Tommy is out. Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate you, brother. Last call. It's a Swarovski crystal. Ah. Guys, Lone Star Fox coming in at 66 in the mix. Going once. Going twice. Jimbo coming in at 70, ladies and gentlemen, with the George. Going once. Going twice. Last call. Jimbo in the lead at 70. All in. Fair warning. This bad coin is sold. Guys, a Lone Star Fox coming in at the last second with the Snope at 71. Holy cow. Going once. Going twice. Last call. Jimbo coming back at 75. Dropping the bomb on us. Going once. Going twice. Last call. Fox is out. All in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad coin is sold. to Jimbo England for 75. Thank you, Jimbo. Mud Swat. So the George is something from many years ago. When we first started doing the stream, I would do that charge thing. And there was somebody in the chat that hung out a lot back then that had a friend that was in the military. And every time they heard the charge, they thought of their buddy George. So they asked if we would honor George by saying George whenever we did it. And that's how George came to be instead of charge. To make a long story short. Okay, here's the Silver Mountain Gorilla. This is a 1 ouncer. It's not colorized like the last one, but it comes in this really cool box and everything. What's up, John Jacobs? It's hard to get these out of their box. The other side's just the queen, so... Very cool, very limited. There's 2,000 total, I believe, that were made from the New Zealand Mint. Yes, 2,000, and this is number 1591. And this one, I have a reserve at 65. I can't go below that. I paid pretty close to it, so we'll have to see what happens with this one. But the reserve is 65. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Michael LaFew saying pew, pew, pew at 65, ladies and gentlemen. Looking for 66 in the mix. Going once. Going twice. Jimbo England coming back on the attack at 75. Eric A was in there, but Jimbo in the lead. Going once at 75. Going twice. What's up, Chapo? Last call for Mr. Alcohol. Michael LaFew said, pew, 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 coming in at 76. Eric A trying to get in there, but LaFew a little quicker on the draw, going once. Jimbo coming back at 80, ladies and gentlemen, going once. Jimbo in the lead at 80, looking for 81, going twice. What's up, Deborah Walls? Hey, Bigfoot, good to see you. Last call for Mr. Alcohol. Eric A coming in at 81, going once. Going twice. Eric A got in there quicker at 81. Jimbo at 85, ladies and gentlemen. Jimbo not backing down. LaFew out. Going once. Going twice. Epic battle, says Scorpio. Last call. What up, Perry Custom Cards? Eric A at 86. Going once. Going twice. Last call. Guys, Jimbo not backing down at all. Going once. Going twice at 90. Last call. All in. Eric is out. Fair warning. This bad coin is sold to Jimbo England for $90. Back-to-back wins by Jimbo, guys. Well, thank you, Jimbo. It's really nice of you. Eric A, Lone Star, everybody that bid on that, thank you for being in the action. All right, it is time to do a giveaway. We're at 119 likes. That's awesome. We have a Washington Carver. Jimbo, you're welcome, brother. Thank you. A Washington Carver commemorative. Nice one in AUBU condition. And I need an envelope. And you know what? I'm feeling generous. I'm going to throw a 40%er on there to go along with it. Turn on the night bot. And I'll be back in just a few minutes. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. What are you doing, Pepper? Good boy, Pepper. Good girl, Pepper. Good boy, Stacker. I'm not done yet, Bubba. I just got a few more to do. Hey, how come you won't say hello to people? You don't have to actually say anything. You just come in and wave. That's not hard to do. Go like this. Go. What, Bubba? Bubba Sparks. What, dude? Bouncy boy. Oh, that's a good one, dude. Cover him in blankie. Oh, you got hit with a ball. Oh, are you having fun, dude? Oh, come here, buddy. Oh, I love you. I love you in here. Ow! Don't pull on the goatee. Don't pull the goatee, dude. That hurt. Man, he yanked the ones, the hairs underneath. Yeah, that hurt. Hey, I gotta do my show, Bubba. I gotta do the giveaway. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, everybody. Ah, that was fun. Create craft, I'm not sure. I wonder where Johnny T is. There's a few people missing these days. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, booyah. Brent Straddle, ladies and gentlemen. Brent Straddle is the winner. He says, yeah. All right. You're welcome, buddy. Congratulations. All right, we just got 2 items left up for grabs tonight. This one coming up next is one of my favorite things on the night. We're going to turn on the Flashy Ranch scope because this is a triple die air. It's in an annex holder. I had this for sale at the show. It's one of the few things that Annex didn't, or Atmex didn't snag. They like PCGS and NGC slabs the most. Silver Stanger, what's going on, brother? If Johnny T needs bail, I was never here, says Eric A. How you doing, Silver Stanger? Okay, I know this is going to be flashing a little bit at you guys, but check this out. Let me see if I can get this to... You can see right there on the 64 how there's like a whole nother line. There's broken serifs and stuff on the coins and the T. And the T there. Very, very cool coin. And one of those areas that's actually a little bit sought after. 3 years as a Copper Falcon, American Patriot. Big shout out. I'm going to get one here soon, Mud. I just been cheap. I do have a reserve at 55. I think that's fair. Joe must be coming in at 55 because he can't drive. 55! Guys, Invisible River Ranch at 56. Invisible Ranch in the lead at 56. Looking for 57. Joe must be at 57. Looking for 58. Do we hear 58? Invisible at 58. Looking for 59. To make it fine. Do we hear 59? Joe must be coming in at 60 with the George. 125 likes. We're going to add a silver quarter, a Kennedy half from 68 in the mix. Michael Smith at 64. Joe must be at 65 and staying alive. Joe in the lead. Going once. Joe must be in the lead at 65. Looking for 66. Going twice. Mr. Dearborn says, nice. Good to see you, Dearborn. Last call. Oh, Invisible River Ranch coming in at the 6-6. In the mix. Michael Smith trying to get in there. Joe must be at 70, ladies and gentlemen. Joe must be in the lead. Going once. Going twice. What's up, Forrest? Last call for Mr. Alcohol. Joe must be in the lead at 70. Invisible River Ranch at 71. Michael Smith trying to get in there. Invisible just a tiny bit quicker on the draw. Going once at 71. Eric A at 72. Going once. What's up, Alan Hall? Going twice. He says it's great to be back. Nice. Last call. Eric A in the lead. Eric A in the lead is 72. All in. What's up, Yoxnev? Fair. Warning. Warning. This bad coin is going to be sold to Eric A for 72. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Joe Must Be and everybody else. And guys, I will be getting in gold backs in the very near future. Probably tomorrow for next week's stream. So for all of you that wanted to get gold backs or wanted to get more gold backs, they will be coming back. We will have more gold backs. All right, we have the last Pilgrim of the night. I had 2 that I was able to get my hands on. This one is actually a very nice condition. Very nice coin. Has a little patina, but it still has luster on it, as you can see. It's at least an XF. I put the reserve on this one at $75. That is a steal. Richard Cornell, I'm going to try to get them from different states, but I will have some. Wow, mile-wide tornado going into Lubbock, Texas. Everybody, guys, Michael Smith, everybody say your prayers for Lubbock. That's a mile wide is insane. They're discontinuing current goldback designs, yes, and they're going to be coming out with new ones, says Ty McFadden. Forrest coming in at 76, ladies and gentlemen. Forrest in at 76. Slightly rotated writing on the slip. Yes, I did mess up my writing. Forrest in the lead at 76, looking for 77. Cool Things coming in at 77. Looking for 77, 78. Yeah, mile wide. They had one of those in El Reno, Oklahoma a few years back. It was devastating. So, guys, say your prayers, man. Let's keep Lubbock. Hopefully it dies real quick as far as the tornado itself. Going once to Michael Smith at 78. Looking for 79. Going twice. What's up, Steve Woods? Last call for Mr. Alcohol. Eric A coming in with 80 on the Snope. Going once at 80. Looking for 81 to get her done. Going twice. 3 times for Larry. All in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad coin is going to be sold to Eric A. Wichita Falls, Texas had a 1.5 mile tornado years ago, and it was really bad. Yeah, that's horrible, Silver Streak. Congrats to Eric A. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for making tonight such a fun time like it always is, and successful. I really, really, really thank you, each and every one of you, because without you, we can't make this happen. And it is time to teaching your oldest son how to make some beer, says Alan Hall. Nice, brother. It's time to do the Industream Extreme giveaway. You know what? I feel like it's a little light, even though there's nicer stuff in here. So I'm going to add a proof set from 1969. Savvy Stacker, yes. If you don't have a storm shelter in Oklahoma, you're kind of asking for trouble, because you just never know. I have one in my garage. Guys, cool things with a $5 super chat says, thanks for everything, Raven. Thank you, brother. Okay, so the 69 proof set. The 1/10 ounce silver. 61 Washington uncirculated or BU quarter. The Booker T commemorative. The 1921 BU Morgan silver dollar. Another 1961 quarter. Here we have concrete buildings, pretty much hurricane proof, says Savvy Stacker. Nice. We have a 68 and a 66 uncirculated 40%. That is the Industream Extreme giveaway. I'm going to turn this on and see what happens for everybody. Again, a big shout out and thank you to Create Craft for doing all the hard work, and all the other mods for helping out the way that you do. It means a lot to me. And I couldn't do this without you. So thank you to Create Craft, Peter Bowes, Mud Swat, CM Silver, Silver Streak, J-Dog, Joe Must Be, Invisible River Ranch, Brother Doug Wagner, Silver Streak, Silver Chupacabra. And then, you know, for our other mods that don't seem to be here tonight, but we shout them out anyways. Resin Dragon, Johnny T, Frank Mons, A Foot for Silver, Rich Fontaine. There's all sorts of them. But hey, you guys are a good group that follows me and supports me. It means a lot. And you know what? With only 108 in the room, you got a better chance at these Industream giveaways. And this is a nice one tonight. So good luck. I'll be back in a minute. And then we'll call it a night. All right, everybody. It is about that time to pick the winner. El Pollo Loco dinner. So let's do that in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Jack Covert, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Covert is tonight's lucky winner. All right. Jack Covert. Another new winner, says Eric A. Yeah, tonight's been all new winners. People that have come back that haven't been around in a while. Some people that we've never seen before. So that is actually pretty cool. All right, let's turn off the night bot. You're welcome, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, like always. Hey, wait a second. You know what? Before I go, I just want to say that I really appreciate each and every one of you. Gary S., yes, we will be doing something Sunday night because next week I'm going to be in Tulsa, so there won't be a Thursday night stream. Cool things. I got a lot of those given to me by a guy named Brass Junkie. I have a bunch of them. Thank you at Lone Star Fox. You're awesome as well. Mud Swat. Love you back, bro. I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you for being here the way you are and supporting me, and just seeing how life goes. We've been on a lot of little journeys together, and I'm really excited to see what the future holds. And yeah, Tulsa next Thursday, so I will be in Tulsa. I have to leave this area Wednesday, and so we won't have a Thursday night stream, but I'll have a Sunday night stream. We'll figure something out. I don't know. Sunday night I might just do, Q&A or something. I'm not quite sure, but I will come on live and hang out with you either way. Silver Chupacabra, it'd be great to have you there. Joe Mustby, thank you, brother. J-Dog, the nest is the best. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you once again, guys. Des Logic, 50 months as a copper doc, and tomorrow's never promised. So enjoy life. Well said. Well said, brother. All right, my friends. I love all of you. Stay safe. We'll see you real soon. RavenHawk Coins. Have a great day.